Coming up shortly, Keith Fitz-Gerald will join us. He thinks this week's earnings will be, quote, spectacular. What does he mean by that? He joins me next. I'm smiling because that young gentleman right there, his name is Keith Fitz-Gerald, and he says earnings season is going to be absolutely great, the best since 2009. Okay, I was going to say make your case, but I'm not going to ask that. I'm going to tell you, Keith, that those huge earnings gains are already factored into the market. And there is great danger here if some of these expectations are not met. How about that for an opening statement?
Well, I tell you what, that's a pretty darn good one, Stuart, but there's no debate from me. There's always risk, particularly if your markets are going up into thin air. The question and the nuance that I think we need to get to is quality matters and the right companies matter. So if you take a company like JP Morgan, for example, which is the undisputed king of the heavyweights when it comes to digital money and all things financial, they're going to do great. But a company that misses, for example, like Alcoa may later, or some other lesser known technology company, those are the stocks that are going to get punished because investors will gravitate to the companies that perform well.
Okay, now many of the analysts who appear on this program have said, look, it's going to be a bonanza earnings season with profits up 60, even 70% in this period compared to the same period last year. Are you on board with 60 to 70% profit rise?
Yes, I am. And actually, my back of the envelope calculations, or back of the steno pad anyway, calculations suggest it might even be 70, 75%. Consumer cyclicals may come in at 100+%, industrials at 300+%, big tech just 35%. So I think these numbers are going to be outrageous if we can hold them.
I've been talking about inflation on the show this morning because I'm back from a vacation. I've been paying a lot of money for all kinds of items. Do corporations have pricing power? And is that why profits should be very good?
Well, again, the right corporations have pricing power because this is companies like big tech, for example, that can expand and maintain their margins even if the economy slows down or prices go higher. People are not going to give up a new iPhone, but they're going to stop buying a loaf of bread. So there's going to be some real strange contradictions that come forward as inflation increases. I think the Fed is messed up terribly. I think Jerome Powell is way off the plot here, and I don't think he gets it.
Okay, we'll see what happens. I'm expecting big earnings, and you are not going to be selling much in the very near future. Keith, thanks for joining us. See you again soon. 3 seconds to go, and we open.